My name is Edith G. DeAngelis. I was born at 438 Meridian Street, March 22nd, 1929. I lived there for over 24 years and then moved to 388 Meridian Street. And so I lived there for another 25. So total of living on Meridian Street, Eagle Hill, for over 80 years. So I could go on extensively, but the fact is that the Maverick Street mothers turned things around because nobody was listening to us, nobody cared, and the politicians were backing up the airport. And instead of helping the residents, they were helping the airport. And so as a result, we had to fight to save our community. And they weren't paying attention, they weren't answering mail, they weren't doing anything to help us. But when the Maverick Street mothers laid down in front of those trucks, people began to listen and watch and say, wait a minute. And the mayor didn't help, but the governor stopped them and changed the route. So the Maverick Street mothers had the biggest impact in changing the mood and getting things happening. And that's when we began to get busy as a group. And the Most Holy Redeemer Parish Council under Monsignor Pitaro and Father Celeste were the biggest movers for the rebirth of East Boston. And from there on, the East Boston Recreation Master Planning Land Use Advisory Council, that's another one I was involved with and president, finally made a difference. And what you see today in all this green space would never have been there because they deliberately let Wood Island Park deteriorate so it could be the airport. And so what we have is a true story, and it's a disgrace, but also the strength and the fortitude and the determination of the people of East Boston that worked hard for over 50 years. Over 50 years, many of them, and many of them are no longer with us, to see the beautiful parks and playgrounds and pools and housing for the elderly and schools and so many other wonderful things that have happened. But no one gave us a thing. No one gave us a leaf of tree. No one gave us any grass. We fought for every blade of grass and every tree and everything else.